Major developments tonight on the hot-button issue of immigration reform. Now at 6, what it means for undocumented workers and the economy here in the Bay Area. Good evening. I'm Jameson Euler. Brendan is off.
And I'm Wendy Ryan. Thanks for joining us. First tonight, a bipartisan group of U.S. senators, including Florida's Marco Rubio, has released its outline on an immigration reform plan. The proposal sets a path to citizenship for millions of undocumented immigrants here in the U.S. They'd be allowed to register with the government, pay a fine, and then they'd be given probationary legal status, allowing them to work. Our Allison Morrow is live with what this could mean for the thousands of people living and working in the shadows here in the Bay Area. Allison?
Well, Wendy, we are outside Catholic Charities in Tampa, which does help thousands of undocumented workers every year. These are people with no driver's license, no social security number, really no proof that they even exist. She's 21 years old today, and she's hidden a secret from her friends since she was 4.
I don't tell them. If they don't ask me, I don't say nothing. I try to hide it.
Brought to the U.S. from Mexico in the back of a car, Florida is really the only home she's ever known. Like many of the people in this lobby, here to see Jose Fernandez for help.
How are we going to do it? You know, we are thinking about that.
Fernandez expects to see his workload increase exponentially if Congress passes immigration reform developed by the so-called Gang of 8. Fernandez already works with Catholic Charities on about 1,500 cases of undocumented residents every year. He guesses somewhere between 50 and 100,000 live and work in the Tampa Bay area, but without a family tie to U.S. citizenship, they keep getting the same answer about citizenship themselves.
No, period. You know, you have to have ties here.
Except if the reform passes, it would mean this woman could apply for probationary status, pay a fine, and no longer fear jail time or deportation.
It'll be easier for us. We will feel safe now.
Which she says would finally help her give back to her community, the one where she went to high school and currently works in a restaurant. But she really wants to be a surgical tech. For that, she needs documentation for college. Then maybe she could have the future her mother always hoped for.
Go to school, get a better career, better life here than my own country.
Again, Catholic Charities does expect to get a whole lot busier if this reform does pass, but there are still many details to be ironed out. That said, if this bill does make it to Congress, they could vote on some sort of legislation as early as March. We're live in Tampa tonight. I'm Allison Morrow, ABC Action News.